All right, so here we are. This is a little in-between micro episode. We have some loose ends from all these different episodes that we've done throughout the entire podcast, and we figured we would just address a lot of that stuff here in this little, what are we going to call this? What do you think?
It's a micro episode. This is 59 and a half.
Okay.
It's adorable because it's smaller.
That's good. You got a little allergies going on there, don't you, buddy?
I do. I have inhaled a softball clod worth of cottonwood cotton.
We'll be fine, man. Let's just go for it. Okay, so I have a list of a bunch of loose ends here. I think should we talk about what we named our kittens? That's a thing.
Yeah, that was an ongoing conversation for us for some time. Let's get that.
Uh-huh.
I have some things I need to say about the snapping incident, the controversy from the previous episode. So
sure.
I would like to talk about that. And then just some of the stuff that's come up in the world the last week.
I've got a list here. You may just go through it. So
yeah,
we've got the normal stuff that we need to tie up: the police brutality, climate change, Donald Trump. There's abortion. We'll talk about abortion.
Gender fluidity. We haven't touched on that yet.
No, so we're going to just handle all these in this episode. Does that work for you?
Well, we've been trying to get to this for, 59 episodes?
Yeah, I think we
just keep getting cut off. It's a time issue.
So let's just address it all real quick and be done. And then
let's get to everything we can today.
Okay, yeah. So we'll just start top of the list here?
Yeah, we'll just work our way through.
Yeah, so let's talk about the kitten name thing. So got a little weird. We have 2 cats now, and we started talking about kitten names, and you and I were throwing the ball around about that, and it got a little weird. You and I almost came to blows a little bit over one particular cat name.
Did you feel it got that weird? I wasn't prepared to walk from the relationship, but I won't even say it crossed my mind. It crossed my mind that it could cross my mind.
I introduced the kids to He-Man on Netflix or whatever, YouTube. We watched He-Man. And so He-Man's trusty animal sidekick, as everyone knows, is Battle Cat, right?
Well, Cringer in his native form.
Right.
And Battle Cat in his awesome form.
Right, exactly. And so we decided, you and I just throwing the ball back and forth, we decided that Battle Cat was an excellent name for a kitten.
Yes, it is.
Rupert's gone, by the way. I've told you this, right?
What? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he just opened the door. Oh man, got some lawn mowing stuff. It's all
right. Let him mow.
Yeah,
You know what? What's it gonna do? Make my allergies worse? Just let him kick that stuff up, man.
Good point. Okay, so Battle Cat was what I was going with, and there are 2 cats. There's a little gray cat with stripes, and then there's a little orange cat. And so we decided to go with Battle Cat for the gray cat.
Okay.
And I went with Snarf for the orange cat.
Wow, that's really strong.
Snarf, you will recognize as the little character on Thundercats.
Yes, the sniveling character.
Snarf. Yeah, it did nothing to help ever.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so
ever.
So Snarf and Battle Cat. My daughter, however, has decided she wants to name these cats Opie and Andy. And so every time I summon one of the cats as Battle Cat, come forth, or something like that.
That's good.
Yeah, it's strong, isn't it? Every time I say that, she's like, "You mean Andy?" And I'm trying.
Andy?
Well, it's the Andy Griffith Show. She likes the Andy Griffith Show. She watches it with my granny, and so yeah, I just feel weird about the whole thing. But it is Battle Cat and Snarf forever.
Yeah, as well it should be.
So you got a kitten too, right? What'd you go with?
Well, we have 3 kittens, and we're raising them right now, but we're only going to keep one of these kittens, and the other 2 we're handing off to another owner once they are bigger. And we've named the 3 cats. We have an orange one. He's going to stay with us. His name is Tormund.
Tormund.
And he is delightful.
Okay, Tormund from what? From like you're talking about like Tormund Giantsbane?
Yes, that is him. He's got the same color hair.
Uh-huh.
And he's also delightful and engaging, just like what's his name, who plays Tormund Giantsbane.
I'm looking it up.
Do you know that guy is also the spokesperson for like Fairfield Inn or something like that?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
What in the world?
What's fun is when they put him in a suit and like he has this happy leprechaun look. It's really interesting. He's a very likable guy.
He is a likable guy. Isn't that weird?
It is.
He's just all charisma.
He is. He's good. I like him.
Christopher.
Hivju, Hivju. I don't know how to say it. It's Christopher with a K, Kristofer, and last name Hivju. This is an opportunity for me to bring something up. Do you know how to do the phonetic alphabet?
I have known how to do the phonetic alphabet. I'm not sure I have that nailed down anymore.
Well, I know that we're tying up loose ends in this episode, but we'll have to tie up that loose end from this loose end later. But I really need to teach you the phonetic alphabet. It's a.
All right, I would like that.
Yeah, you get mutual respect immediately if you know it. And like for example, this guy's last name is Hotel India Victor Juliet Uniform. You need to know that. So.
Oh well, yeah, I know that.
No, you do not.
I thought
you
don't. I thought you were talking about the. Yeah, I think I do.
Go.
I think I do.
Go.
Try Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo Foxtrot EFG Golf Hotel.
I'm smiling so much right now. I'm so proud of you.
Indigo India.
Yeah, India. Yeah.
HIJ.
Go on, buddy. You got this.
I might be in trouble.
Oh,
here.
you got this, buddy.
Just a minute. Juno.
No, I just said it. Oh,
you did?
No, I said it.
Dang it, I wasn't listening.
Juliet.
Jackwagon.
Juliet.
Dang it, that's right. Okay, no, I'm still doing well. I'm still getting like a B here.
Okay.
HIJK Kilo. Lima. Mike. Oh boy. Okay, and just a minute. Don't tell me.
I'm so proud of
Nicotine, Narnia.
You're doing the joke thing. Dude,
Neverland.
this is serious. Don't joke.
Dude, I'm trying to get it. I don't remember what N is. Just give me a minute. You're stressing me out. And, okay, Noodle.
It's November. Move on.
Nickabrick. November. Dang it. That would have taken a minute.
What's the other kitten's name?
Okay, we have Tormund, because he's orange. Then we have this teeny tiny little all black kitten. She's a little girl, and her full name is Sworn Sister of the Night's Watch, but I call her Sworn Sister, and Camilla calls her Sister, and it's adorable.
That is adorable.
I kind of like it. And then there's a little calico who likes to dig in and free climb all of the furniture using her claws, and we call her Needle.
Needle. Yeah. Arya's sword. I like that.
I think it works pretty well.
That's pretty good. So we've got Battle Cat, Snarf, Sister, Tormund, and Needle. It's good. I think we did good.
Pretty good about it.
I think we did good.
Quebec. It's Quebec.
It is Quebec. You're Googling now. It doesn't count.
It does count, and I'm not Googling. I can remember. I never would have come up with November, but I think I can get the rest.
All right, so kittens off our list. Let's see. What do we go to next? We've got.
Are you messing with me? Is it actually November?
Yeah, it's November.
And I feel like just along the way you would pick up all of these, and they'd be rattling around in your noggin somewhere.
No,
but that one doesn't ring a bell.
No, they some people use different ones. It's a really quick way for someone on the other end of the phone to know if you have your junk together. And you can also tell if people are lying, because sometimes people will, they always say, A, like Apple, a lot of people say that.
Sure.
And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I know what Apple, okay, yeah. But the people that have it together, they're like, oh, yeah, that's going to be Delta, Lima, November, Quebec. And then you're like, wow, this person knows the phonetic alphabet. They have put time and effort into this. It's really cool. So it's a good thing.
Do you know a lot of words that are spelled DLNQ?
No, I don't. I'm just.
So that was just an example.
No, for example, like a confirmation code.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm tracking then.
And that's a confirmation code is the perfect opportunity to use that on a phone, because there is no rhyme or reason to the order of letters. Therefore, it's more difficult to understand in context what the next letter should be. So, yeah, that's the kind of thing. Except for the airline Delta. So the NATO phonetic alphabet letter D is Delta, but if you're dealing with airlines, they will not use Delta. They use David, so that there is no confusion between airlines, which I think is reasonable. I think that makes sense. So anyway, all right, that was our.
I think I have all the rest except for Y. What is Y?
Yankee.
No, I should have had that.
All right.
Yeah, given a day, I would have thought of that one.
Kittens down. What is our next topic here? Looking through the list. You want to go?
We need to talk about the snap.
The snap?
We
Okay.
need to talk about the snap.
Okay. Well, what about it?
Destin, I would like to say that every now and then, not that often, but every now and then, you're just completely right about something, and I'm completely wrong. And the snapping thing is one of those things. There are definitely multiple sounds to a snap, but the one that is the iconic snap sound, I can no longer argue. You are right. It is the moment of impact between the middle finger and the fleshy part below the thumb. I have gone around snapping for 2 weeks, and I can no longer argue with you on this point. I'm a bad person and unattractive.
No, you're not. No, it took me forever to figure that out too. And I did the same thing, man. I was trying to figure it out for like a really long time. So I'm right there with you. I totally understand why that's confusing. Totally get it.
That was very magnanimous of you. There is definitely a sound on the friction point between thumb and middle finger, faux show. But the sound, I couldn't generate that any other way. But what's interesting is that when I do my chin snap, when I snap my fingers using my middle finger and the webbing between my opposite middle finger and forefinger and press it against my chin, that is a different sound, and it's overwhelmingly friction oriented. But
there's some suction.
It must also involve suction.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, there's air rushing back into that pocket there somehow, isn't it? Why do you use your chin? Do you create a? There's the.
Clearly, I'm creating the suction on my chin. Yeah, so if I do it like on my
the neighbor's lawnmower, man,
it works.
Dude, we might have to stop.
What do you think it is that's generating the sound from the lawnmower? Do you think it might be the engine?
I think it might be.
I think that could be the place.
I don't know if we're gonna have such bad audio quality. I don't know if we should get to the end of this list.
Well, I hate to kick those things down the road further, but if that lawnmower is going to be disruptive.
Yeah, I think you're right, dude. I mean, this is like the audio.
Yeah, I think out of consideration to our audience, we'd probably just better stop there. I don't remember what else was on the list, but keep it written down.
That sounds good. Looks like climate change, police brutality, Donald Trump, gender fluidity, and abortion. We'll handle all that later?
Yeah, I think that's just what we're going to have to do.
It's a time thing. All right.
It comes down to that. It's a consideration issue. I said what I needed to say about the snapping thing.
You just wanted to clear the air. And to be clear, I know what this was. You wanted to do this episode because you cannot stand to not be wrong in the, I don't want to be wrong kind of way, but it's important to you to have your voice and your name be trusted. And I'm assuming once you figured it out, it was like, oh man, I did something wrong on the internet. I have to correct it. Is that kind of what the feeling was?
Yeah, and the truth of the matter is, we recorded the next episode before I went to Nicaragua, and that means that we would have had an entire episode without me being able to address the mistake that I made. And I just needed to come clean, man. I wasn't sleeping well, and I don't think it was just the allergies, but it's mostly the allergies.
Well, just go grab Needle's sister and Tormund and just snuggle up and just get your little kitty cat pillow and go to sleep.
Honestly, that might be part of the problem with the allergies, but I'm not blaming those adorable little critters. I just can't. They're so sweet and innocent.
All right, dude. Well, here comes the lawnmower again, so I think it's a good time to drop off here.
All right, 59.5. Internet high five, buddy.
Roger that. Take it easy, buddy.
Laters.